Hello, welcome to or back to my channel. If you'd like to see how I made this makeup look, inspired by 2003, the year I was born, keep watching. I got this video on TikTok. I'll drop the person's TikTok who I got the idea from down below in the description. But anyways, the essential basis of the idea is doing your makeup as it was popular that you were born. Now, I was born in 2003, so I took myself to the internet and I started scrolling and looking for makeup looks that I thought would be a fun one to recreate, and I found this one, J-Lo warning.
An orange drink, if you know, you know.
I really liked that whole like blue eyeshadow look that she had going on, a little strong blush moment, a thin brow. I don't know exactly how we're gonna work with the brows, but we will get around it nonetheless. That's what we're doing today. So we're gonna do my makeup how it was popular the year that I was born. Now I have to go to school after I film this video, so I'm hoping that I don't look too crazy. How the Alexa just went from Britney Spears Toxic to Lady Gaga The Cure, do not know, but she did. But so we're gonna start with primer. I like this primer because honestly, now I'm not gonna lie, it does kind of make the face feel a little almost oily, but I have noticed ever since I've started using this primer, this is the only new thing that I've added to my makeup routine. My skin actually has been better, so I don't know if it's the hyaluronic acid in the primer or what, but I have broken out less since I've started implementing that in my makeup routine, so kind of slay. Now, majority of the makeup products I use in this video are going to be the same ones that I used in my last video, but do not worry because Ulta had a sale the other day and H-E-B has a sale going on right now, so I might be picking up some new things to film with. With that being said, that means we're going back in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation. Now, I think the only issue that we might run into is I do not have a bronzer, so I think what we're going to do, we're gonna rough it, as I think I might try to use a shade out of this and bronze with it. Like this one, if I use it lightly, I can probably bronze with it to give the same like forehead bronzy effect that she has in the picture. Well, speaking of buying new makeup, it might be time to get a new bottle of foundation because this shit is not coming out. I know some people like to blend out their makeup with brushes. I have never been a brush baddie. Like I literally have a brush meant for foundation. At least I think that's what this is for. That's what I would use it for anyways. But I can't ever not get my makeup to be streaky with it. I love a good sponge blend. I really like that sponges absorb some of the makeup, and I know some people hate that, controversially a brave opinion, but I like that. Hello. Dude, these two products just give such a nice base to work with. Like, you see that? Hello. Now we're gonna go with my Tried and True e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I noticed something about this product that's really good. It's like people with acne, like I used to have like horrendous acne. So you know, when you have acne, you have like those dry spots. You just have spots where you can't really get makeup to sit, at least sit and look good. So I had been using this concealer, but the top was black, so it wasn't like the hydrating version of it. That one did the same separating thing. And then I think it was my friend, I want to say it was maybe my friend Becca, told me to try the white lid one. And like I said, this is probably my third tube of this, so I like it. Okay, I just went back to reference my photo of Miss J-Lo, and it looks like her blush is mostly concentrated right here on the centers of her cheeks. So normally I do like a nice swipe of that, but right now I think I'm just going to keep it right here on the apples of my cheeks because that's what it looks like, how hers is in the picture. I also don't think she had any on her nose. And then I'm also, when I blend it out, I'm just going to try to, well, I usually do it this side. I'm going to try to just keep it in this area. Okay, so that's the idea with the blush. Okay, I think we are done when it comes to creams. So I'm going to set all this with a powder now. Going with my trusty dusty soft pink powder, which actually I think this is really going to help for this look because her face almost looks like it's flashbacking because she has such like a light powder and light base on. So using this super light powder I think will also help us get the kind of look that she had in that picture. I'm just gonna bake just I mean, this isn't even really baking, it's just I just get the powder and I push it in real finely with the beauty blender. I don't actually like set up the lines to bake. I've never really done that, but sometimes if I really want to make sure that one specific area doesn't necessarily crease, instead of only touching it with the powder from the brush, I put it on the tip of my beauty blender and I just push it in. Okay, our face is set. Okay, so I think we're gonna do double blush. So she has on like a very like peachy pink, like a blush color that I would normally wear. So I think when it comes to the blushes that I have, I think we're gonna go into this one on the cheeks. Oh, that has shimmer in it. I don't know if I want that. We'll go into this one on the cheeks then instead. And then do we see how the makeup is just like a little harsh? So I'm just going to take that beauty blender that probably still has a little bit of my stuff on it, and I'm just going to pat that over that just to blend it a little better. I'm going to go look at the picture real fast just to make sure that she doesn't have blush on her nose. I think she actually does have a little on the nose because her nose has a little like a pink effect, and then it kind of has that all that bronze around it. So I'm just going to tap on and just do a little on the tip of my nose. I'm deciding which element I want to tackle next. Do I want to do eyebrows or do I want to do the bronzing aspect of it? I think I'm going to do eyebrows just to get them out of the way. Now, I don't really have like a pomade or anything that I could really use to make my brows look like super thin. So I think what I do have though is I do have a little, let me find it. I don't know why this was so hard to find, but this is the Feather Effect Brow Pin by ColourPop. I know it's backwards for you, but just pretend that you could read what it said. So now my goal, what to do with this is because I kind of have like not that thin of eyebrows in the front. What I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to try to elongate them to make them have the effect that they're like overall thinner. I don't know. I'll do it and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know if we see any difference. I'm not going to lie. I don't really have the equipment to do the eyebrows, so we're just going to move over to the bronzing and pretend like the eyebrows were slay. I definitely need to add more like eyebrow products onto like to the list of things next time I buy makeup, but I just usually I usually just do clear gel. All right, so we're gonna go in here and pray this does not make me look extremely rough. Now I do have, spoiler, I do have a cream bronzer stick coming, ooh, from ColourPop. I don't have any in my current collection, so that'll be a nice little add. We're gonna go into this lovely brunch shade, and we're gonna try to bronze up the face. I'm gonna start probably with this little like cheekbone area because I know Miss J-Lo definitely had some bronzer going on when it comes to the cheekbones. This is probably gonna take me with this little ass brush. Okay, so I have added some of that light brown. I think to make it just a little more like dimension, I think I'm gonna tap ever so slightly into the, actually wait, let me see if I have different browns in my other palette that I have here. And this was my other palette, and I don't really know if this shade would work because, I mean, they're essentially the same thing. I guess this one's a little more warm toned. Okay, we'll try this one. Really, like, barely tapped the pigment onto the brush. We're going to very cautiously and carefully, hello, focus on me, tap this onto the, like, upper corner of my little brow cheek. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to go fix this. Oh, fuck. Okay, slay. So what I did to fix that was, you know how I placed it on with this brush? I went and got that foundation brush. I was talking about how I don't use it earlier for foundation. I just started blending it. I think that's giving us more of that bronzed look that we want from the early 2000s. All right, I'm gonna finish this bottom part, and then we'll move into the forehead. Sorry. All right, this is the best that it's gonna get. That's where it's staying at. So now we're gonna move on. Now for the forehead, I think we're only gonna do this light, lovely brunch shade to avoid really messing up the makeup if something was to go wrong. So I'm just gonna go lightly along my hairline and blend this shade in to try to give that nice sun-kissed look that I clearly don't have naturally. I think the forehead is tying the 2003-ness together. Okay, here's where we are with the bronzing of the face. Honestly, I kind of think it looks slay. I even like attempted to like chisel my nose a little bit. I literally never contour whatsoever, especially not my nose. So this is the best attempt that we're gonna get, and honestly, I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, now this means that we get to move on to the really fun part of the makeup, the blue eyeshadow. So where I'm gonna get my blue from is the In the Trance ColourPop palette. Are we surprised it's ColourPop? No. Okay. We have this nice, beautiful shade right here called Future Self. Ooh, yes. We're gonna smack that all over our lid. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little fluffy packing brush. I know there's purple on it, but it's fine. It'll work for the time being. So I'm just going to go into this blue shade. I'm just going to pack it on to that brush. I'm going to tap it for the fallout. That was kind of a lot. That was aggressive. And I'm just going to place that all over my lid. Alright. I see the vision. It's coming together. I'm going to do the other eye real fast. Okay. This is the eyeshadow. Okay, I went back and looked at the picture to see if I think I need to put any underneath my eye. And if there is any underneath my eye, I think it's literally only right here. So I think I'm going to add literally just like a little bit, but I'm definitely not going to do like a full like underneath the eye blend. And honestly, if there even was anything underneath her eye, it was probably not put there intentionally. But that's okay, just for the sake of trying to keep it as authentic to the photo as I can make it given one photo of the makeup. in one angle of the makeup. We're gonna do just a little bit because I think there's just a little bit underneath her eye. Just like that. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go into this top little white based shimmer instead of the blue based shimmer. And now I'm just gonna put it on my finger and I'm gonna get it right here and I'm just gonna tap that on for a little pop of dewy, like shimmer kind of look. Yeah. And with that being done, eye makeup was super easy. We're almost done. I think all we need is mascara, lips, and then some highlight. I really like the simplicity of this look. If I had a normal bronzer, this would have gone a lot faster. The only like really setback that I had when it came to doing my makeup was the fact that I didn't have a real bronzer, so I had to sit there and like slowly blend. And then right now I'm just putting on mascara. Alright, we have applied the mascara, and now we literally just need highlighter and lips. So let's do highlighter next. Okay, now she looks very like glossy, dewy. I'm pretty sure she did that with face oil and a little bit of shimmer. So, but it didn't look like she had like shimmer underneath her eyebrows. If anything, it looked really matte. It looked like she only had some shimmer going on the tip of her nose. A little bit on her chin, which I normally would never do. Some right here on the forehead, which once again I would never do. I like a matte look. I do not want to look shimmery. Okay, so I went back and looked at the picture, and according to the picture, I think she had highlighter on her chin, her nose, right here, and then on her forehead. So I just went around and did that. I mean, you can't really tell, but I did. Here's a clip of it in the sun. Alright, last part, lips. Now, I don't think she has a lip line on. I think she literally just has like a super light pink lipstick on. I don't have that. What I do have is this super light pink Insta Crush lip gloss. So we're going to do that, and that is going to complete the look. Oh yeah, that pink gloss totally brought the look together. Alright, and on that note, we are done. Alright, it is time for the literal last step of the makeup look. We're going to put on our hydrating setting spray to really bring that last little bit of glowiness to the look that JLo has. I'm gonna get real closer for a second. This is the finished makeup look. We are bronzed, we are blushed, we are frosty blue. We have a nice little lip on. Glowy. Could be glowier, but all my makeup is matte, so it is what it is. But I think, to the best of my abilities, I think I've recreated this look pretty good. I really liked how simple the look was. There was no liner. There was really no, there wasn't a complicated eye look. Just overall, this look was super simple. The only thing that would have made it go faster and even simpler is if I had an actual bronzer and I didn't have to use eyeshadow for the illusion of bronzer. But I mean, even for that, I think it came out pretty good. I honestly really like this look. I feel like I will not be looking that crazy at school today. Probably a little bit because I'm wearing blue in 2024 to law class, but it is what it is. Overall, I'm really happy with how the look came out. I hope you enjoyed watching me recreate popular makeup from the year I was born. And thank you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you next week with another video. Bye!